Alabama's Attorney General is pledging to seek restitution from Carlee Russell if she is convicted for an abduction hoax. Russell's own attorney admits she acted alone, writing, quote, "There was no kidnapping on July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself." Let's bring in Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall. Mr. Attorney General, thanks for being with us this morning. What do you do with that admission?
Well, the admission itself just demonstrates what law enforcement knew very quickly, and that is that Carlee Russell had lied and that there was no infant, that there was no abduction. But now with a criminal prosecution, it's our obligation to be able to prove that, and I think our team's prepared to be able to do it.
Help us understand. I think we can somewhat intuitively, but maybe more concretely with specifics, understand the cost of one of these hoaxes. What does it mean for law enforcement? What does it mean for the state, for the taxpayers, when you divert resources to something that amounts to a hoax?
Yeah, I think there's actual cost and there's societal cost, and this is not a victimless crime. Clearly, the city of Hoover, through their police department as well as surrounding law enforcement agencies, expended significant resources to try to make sure that we could locate not only Carlee Russell, but don't forget the allegation involved an infant on the side of a busy highway. And so we put significant resources in being able to try to find both. Now, obviously, we know that that was a false allegation, and it's our intention and through this criminal prosecution to make sure that we recover that restitution, but also understand the impact on society. You had countless individuals come out late, early, in the heat in Alabama looking for both of these individuals. And one thing that I don't want to see from this is people become jaded in their response to times where their help is necessary.
Yeah, it's such a great point. Although it's not, the specific cost is not analogous. You just, you can see, I like you bringing up the societal cost. So, obviously with Jussie Smollett, which was also a hoax, we saw the societal cost and what it does to race relations in the United States of America and that type of situation. Here you're talking about you're going to cut down on Good Samaritans if they're skeptical of the need or the reality of one of these claims. And it shows a real cost beyond the obvious. Lastly, what is the potential punishment or accountability for Carlee Russell?
Yeah, in Alabama, both the charges in which have been levied thus far are misdemeanors, but let's make it clear, this investigation is not over. Not only do we want to continue to figure out what took place during that 49-hour period, which right now there is a gap, but also we want to know who else may have been involved and who helped perpetuate this fraud.
But the criminal charges for her, what does that potentially carry?
Yeah, both of those are misdemeanors with a maximum sentence of a year in jail.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see if that type of deterrent can keep that type of cost, as you laid out, from being something we see repeated in the future. Attorney General Marshall, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.